Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Grand Slam. The gap between us and West Bromwich Albion is now only 3 points. That is because we lost another game. I don't know what has happened since the Arsenal match, but I think we're guilty of believing our own hype, and it needs to stop. And I think it may have stopped with a win against Fulham. Let's take you to the highlights of the two games, including a truly bizarre second goal for Wissa in the Fulham game, as well as an absolute rip snorter of a first, and a first goal of his Brentford career for Brahim Diaz. Let's have a look at those highlights right now. So I'm sure you'll agree that first goal by Rojas was absolutely top draw. Great stuff. My jaw hit the floor when that flew in. Was not expecting it at all, but I thought, why not? Let fly outside the area. And he only put it top bins, didn't he? Brahim Diaz with a lovely curled effort for his opening goal for the club from the free kick. And the less said about that second goal against Fulham, the better. What the goalkeeper is doing, throwing it against his own man like that, I do not know. But Wissa, the ability to finish on the volley like that, cool and under pressure, was. I'm in awe of the lad. He's a good lad. He's going to stay with the team for a little while yet. I love these players. I love this game. Now let's have a look at who's going to be playing today, and we've got a little bit of an issue at the back. Fernandez can come in for David Raya. That's not an issue at all. The main issue is actually Aya, and he needs a rest. Desperately, he needs a rest, and so Arneson is going to come in for him. And I think we're going to switch. They're both right-footers now, though, aren't they? So Arneson and Janssen are going to play at the back for us. Chalobah no longer at left back because Henry came back into the fold last time out and did very well. Chalobah can go back onto the bench. We're going to give Aya a full rest, which means that Röslev can come onto the bench in his place. And I'm thinking Wouterberger just to give De Silva a little bit of a rest, and maybe even Godos for Tony, just to really freshen things up. We'll keep him on the bench in case we need them, but Tony, he's been playing well as far as his ability to create goals for other players and holding the ball up, but his goal scoring has all but dried up. The header against Coventry was a little bit of a false dawn, unfortunately. He's not scored since then, although he has had chances. And honestly, he's had a couple of chances that he's missed from close range that I think are fully confident Ivan Toney would absolutely bag. So we're going to have to keep our fingers crossed that he can re-find his form sometime soon. But for the time being, Godos is going to have a chance playing through the middle for us today. And hopefully we'll see the team come back to something approaching top form. As Jensen immediately finds the ball for Onyeka, but it's just a little bit short for him. The defence does well. And Berger has been caught out here, and we could be in trouble if Bristol find a good ball. They have the number advantage here. The goalkeeper's going to scoop it up and throw it straight out to Onyeka. And we get away with that one a little bit, I think. It's Jensen. Godos. Wissa, he's got lots of time, and he finds the net. Cool as a cucumber. Wissa scores again. 7 minutes and 35 seconds of the first half have gone. And it's Brentford 1, Bristol 0. Just uses his close control to take it around the defender. Absolutely no chance for the Bristol defenders there. And Wissa with all of the time in the world. If he'd missed, I would have been very surprised. So a good start for Brentford. Can they keep this going? A quick start normally is key to a victory for Brentford. They do like to start like a house on fire. And they have done here. Here's Razgazov. He's got a chance to put a cross into the box, and Godos near post, second chance. He's had 2 bites of the cherry, and he's not managed it on either occasion. Berger putting pressure on the man in possession. That's good pressure by the Dutchman. Jensen can't quite release the ball in time, but he'll get another go at it. Berger, Jensen, Mbuemo around the corner. He's in on goal. And it's a great save by the goalkeeper, but I think he was aided by a bit of a tug back by the defender. We'll just watch. We won't watch the replay here because they've decided that we're not worthy of one. Okay, never mind. Can Onyeka do what he does best from a corner? Ooh, nearly. He went for the acrobatic. It didn't quite work out for him. Here's Razkazov into Berger. Now Onyeka. Back to Razkazov. Dinks it in on his left. Onyeka. Still Onyeka. Oh, very nearly taking it past his man. And you fancy him to unleash a long-range effort if he could get it past him. Couldn't quite manage it though. And now here come Brentford again. Nice one round the corner for Godos, but he can't quite get to it in time. And that pass, unfortunately, not finding its mark. Bristol able to get the ball away. And a long one up front for Janet. And somehow Onyeka has ceded possession back to him. And now here come Bristol again. Can they get the equaliser here? Not if Onyeka's got anything to do with it. Oh, nearly. Little lobbed through ball looking for Wissa. Unable to quite find his man. But Onyeka wins the ball back unfairly, says the referee. So we'll have a free kick for Bristol on the halfway line pretty much. He did catch the back of his ankle. So Masengo will restart proceedings from the free kick. He launches one forward. Onyeka does a really good job there of winning the ball. And Godos could release Mbuemo. Oh, it's a poor first touch from Mbuemo. Maybe he should have let it run. So far the defence doing what they need to do. Wissa looking for Godos, finds him. Godos maintaining possession of the football. Inside to Mbuemo, looking for Jensen, can't quite find him. And Wiles Richards comes out and claims the ball for his team and launches one down the right-hand side with a long throw. It's Hunt to Moore, back to Hunt again. Again to Moore. Now Baker. Long one up the middle of the pitch. Arneson underneath it. Deals with it with a towering header. Been really good so far in this game. There's another one over the top from Mbuemo. And the defender does what he can. He heads it behind. It'll be a corner kick. Jensen from the corner. Berger near post. And Richards manages to claim the ball. Wissa putting pressure on the defence straight away, and a couple of times very nearly getting his foot on the ball. Arneson wins the header. Berger can't get to it. Now Palmer, backheel to Janet. Another backheel to Semenyo. This is good play from Bristol. Adelakun just inside the area. And Brentford get it away, and not a second too soon. Razkazov again. Looking for Jensen, but I think Jensen has been sold a little bit short. Oh no, he's won the ball back. Plays it in, looking for Godos. And there's the end of the first half. Second goal, impossible for both teams to come by. They'll go in at half-time with Brentford 1-0 in the lead. Dominant performance by Brentford so far. City have not been in this game at all. Bit of a change to attacking down the wide areas, see if we can exploit those areas a little bit more. Had a fair amount of joy going through the middle in the first half, but we also saw that Bristol defending quite narrow, a lot of space out wide if we want it. Oh Jesus, Onyeka, that is a bad pass. Needs to do better, and he's trying to win the ball back for his team, make up for the mistake. Goalkeeper catches, and out it comes. Razkazov now. There's no need to rush things. Let's try and be a little bit more patient with the ball if we can. Henry lobs one out to Janssen on the right-hand side. It's a nice ball, well flighted. It's Janssen now, sorry, Jensen, I should say. Razkazov, back to Jensen. Ooh, a wild challenge, but thankfully nobody gets hurt. Godos, ooh, well, it was loose. Didn't really have his body in the right position to take that shot on, but he gave it a go anyway. See there, he would have had to almost hit the shot backwards. Now Bristol City with another long clearance down the centre of the pitch. Janssen to Razkazov. Jensen. Godos round his man, takes a chance and puts it round the post. Probably should have played in his man Mbuemo. He was making a run, but Godos fancied the opportunity. He doesn't get many opportunities to start for this team. So you imagine that he's a little bit tense at the opportunity to get a goal for himself. Here's Razkazov. Back to Mbuemo. Into Godos. Holds the man up very well. And it all kind of breaks down in the end. It's gone out for a corner kick, I believe, which Jensen will take. Berger in the middle. Godos retrieves. Mbuemo chasing. De Silva goes out for another corner, I believe. Jensen. There's nobody there this time. Natty Wells. Oh, Janssen through to Wissa. 2-0. Another lovely finish by Wissa. This time, I believe, assisted by Janssen. Ooh, was he offside there? Well, it looks very tight. No, I think he's played on by the left back. Just finishes with the outside of the right boot. It's a nice instinctive finish from a man that isn't necessarily a natural goal scorer, but he seems to be having a good time of it today. Now, do we throw Ivan Toney on, or do we change it up and throw Force in there? Or could we even put Brahim Diaz on the pitch? Let's give him Bueno some time off. We'll put Rojas in for Jensen, and Ruslev can come in for a very badly fading right back in Razkazov, and that'll be the extent of the changes for today. Ivan Toney having a rare day off, and at 2-0 he's not really needed. Another looping ball over the top, but it's really quite aimless. Onyeka held up by his own man there, but it comes loose for him. And Wissa's in through the middle, and Godos has it back. And can Wissa get the ball for the hat-trick? He plays in Brahim Diaz. Doesn't quite work out for him, though. Shame, really. Here's Henry. Ooh, nearly fed Wissa again. Wissa at the centre of everything today. Henry puts one into the mixer. Godos underneath it. Can't get the header. At least not cleanly. And now O'Dowda leads the charge for Bristol City. 2-0 down. Adelakun. Natty Wells. Semenyo. Dowda. Ah, that's a good win by Roslev. It's not so good from Godos, though. Needs to be better than that. I've been very impressed with Rojas's ability to win the ball in the challenge. I didn't buy him for that, but he really seems capable of mixing it up when needed. Here's Berger. Outside to Henry. Wissa. Henry again. Looking for the cross, but it's blocked. Henry heads it back to Berger. Early cross in, looking for Godos. Doesn't find him. It's a good period of possession, this, for Brentford. Oh, back heel for Brahim Diaz, who takes a shot, and it's a brilliant save. Absolutely superb save to keep it at 2-0. Arneson with a long one forward, looking for Godos. Just a little bit too short. And there's the final whistle. It's a 2-0 victory for Brentford here at the Brentford Community Stadium. Bristol City behind after 8 minutes, thanks to Wissa. And again, in the second half, Wissa was the man to put his team further ahead with a lovely instinctual finish with the outside of the right boot. Here's that first goal again. Just used his first touch to take it away from the defender, and it gave him all the time in the world to find that finish. You can see what it means to him. And with his place under threat, that performance will do him the world of good. A fantastic performance by the boys then. Not only did we win the game, but we did so without conceding a single shot from Bristol City. They were extremely toothless today. Wissa 7.5, absolutely agree with that. Rojas coming on only to getting a 4.5. Well, the critics can go suck an egg. Let's have a look at the other results. Southampton have kept on the pressure with a 1-0 win over Sheffield Wednesday. What about West Brom? Oh, hello. West Bromwich Albion 0, Preston North End 1. Let's see what that does to the table. It extends our lead by 3 points to 6. West Brom and Southampton both level on 62 points apiece, and only 1 goal between them as regards goal difference. Nottingham Forest on 49 points, slipping further and further behind the other 2 teams. If we can keep up this pace, I think we're going to get promoted. Touch wood. Well, there we go. That's the end of another episode. Coming up next, I think probably it'll be the FA Cup tie against Sheffield United. Despite the fact that this isn't really a series where we're trying to win the FA Cup, it would be a lovely thing to win. And with our performances in the Cup so far, it is a possibility. Mbuemo has got himself a new nickname. He is El Buitre. I don't know what that means. Maybe somebody can tell me in the comments. Anyway, that'll do for another episode. Thank you very much for joining me. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.